Namaste, yogis. Welcome to your Wednesday warm-up. I'm Carter, and today's practice is about getting into the present moment. Let's get to our mat. All right, yogis, let's start in table pose. So knees are nice and wide, hands come right underneath the shoulders. Spread the fingertips nice and wide. Rotate your hands so your index fingers are pointing straight forward and the creases of the wrists are parallel to the front of the mat. And we're going to start by pressing the right hip out towards the right. And we're going to go a little bit farther until we start to feel some sensation in that right hip or right groin. And then we're just going to go a little bit front to back. We're just going to move a little bit, feel the movement of the hip in its socket. And then inhale, come back to center, and then press that left hip out. Ease into it as if you're just stepping into this body for the very first time. A little bit of movement, front to back. And then back to center, drop the belly. Pull the heart through the arms, lift the chin, lift the chest, cow pose. Let's stay here for a moment. Find some length in the spine. And then just wag the tail and move the spine a little bit from side to side. Neutral spine. Exhale into cat pose. So tuck your chin towards your chest, round through your upper back, middle back, low back, and press the tops of the feet into the ground. Stay here for a moment, and then a little wag of the tail and move the torso here. Inhale, neutral spine. Bring your knees a little bit closer together. Extend and straighten your right knee as you push through the right heel. Push down through the right hand. Extend your left arm out in front of you. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your wrists. One wrist. And then extend that left arm out to the left. Extend your right leg out to the right. It's goofy airplane. So a little bit of a balance pose. So present moment a lot of times is it's in the head, like where we are moving around or outside the head, right? Back to center. Extend and lengthen, lift a little higher. Exhale, hand comes down, knee comes down. Let's try the other side. Extend your left leg, extend your right arm, roll the right wrist. Extend your right arm to the right, left leg out to the left. So when we are stuck in the head, we have a tendency to run forward or drift back in time. But if we're in the body is here and now. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to see if we can get into the body. Back to center. Hand comes down, knee comes down. Let's try it again. Extend your right leg, extend your left arm. This time bend your right knee so the heel comes towards the hip and reach back with the left hand. See if you can grab that foot, ankle, or shin. If you can, push the foot into the hand, lift the thigh, lift the chin, lift the chest. All right, left hand comes down, left knee towards the belly or chest, round like cat pose. Step your right foot forward, and then scoot that foot forward so the ankle's in front of the knee. Draw the hips back as the right knee starts to straighten. Soften or press the belly and the chest towards the thigh. Roll on the heel a little bit to waken up the calf. So this is the back of the right leg. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward. And then inhale, bring the hips forward, plant that right foot down, and reach the arms up. So that left hip sinking forward and down. Left foot is pressing into the ground. Rotate the hands so the palms are facing one another. This is going to get your shoulders in the socket. Tuck your tailbone, engage the belly, and then bend your elbows, hands and elbows draw back as you open up through the heart. Interlace your fingers behind your back, squeeze your shoulder blades and straighten the elbows as you get a little bit more openness in the heart fronts of the shoulders. Keep pressing to the top of that left foot and soften the right toes. Exhale, come forward, release your hands and plant. Roll over your left toes, lift your left knee, Right leg goes back for three-legged dog. So you're just going to send your right heel up towards the ceiling. Bend your right knee, stack your left hip on top of your right hip. Let's try that again. Right hip on top of your left hip. And then step your right foot between your hands. Stay on your left toes, arms reach up into Crescent Warrior. Twist to your left, open up your arms, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So swivel that back foot so that back edge of the foot is parallel to the short end of the mat. Bend that right knee until it feels just enough. Swivel your right palm up, slide the left arm down the leg, reverse warrior. So a little bit of space in the right ribs as you gaze up and under that right arm. Extended side angle, right forearm to right knee or thigh. Left arm reaches up and over the left ear, and you gaze underneath that left tricep. Right knee's pressing out towards your right pinky toe, so you're opening up a little bit through the pelvis. One more deep full breath. None of this is really fast, but a lot of focus. Nice. Look down. Hands come around the right foot. Step it all the way back into plank. Lower just a little bit, maybe through a chaturanga if you're up for it. Upward dog or cobra if it's working for you. Exhale, down dog. 3 deep full breaths here. Feel the length of the spine. Maybe shake the head a little bit to soften the neck. Your belly's coming towards the thighs and you're scooping the tailbone up. Now, I don't need your knees to be straight, although that's kind of the direction you're moving. One more deep full breath. Drop your knees down in the table. Little wag of the tail. Let's do 2 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, belly drops, lift the heart, chin, and chest. Exhale, round and squeeze. Again, inhale. And exhale. Neutral spine. Knees come closer together. Extend your left leg. Push through the left heel. Extend your right arm. Roll that right wrist. And then bend that left knee so the heel comes towards the hip. Right hand reaches back. Foot, ankle, or shin. Press that foot into the hand. Lift the thigh. Press down through that left arm. Lift the chin and chest. So you're lifting the thigh and you're pressing the foot into the hand. And that right arm is just holding on. All right, right hand down, left knee towards the belly, chest, round and squeeze. Left foot steps forward. Now, if you can't get your foot between the hands, just grab a hold of it, scoot it forward. So I want the ankle a little bit in front of the knee. Hands stay down, hips draw back. Left knee gets straighter until the sensation shows up in that left hamstring. Roll on that left heel a little bit so the calf wakes up. And then soften or press the belly, chest towards the thigh until you feel that sensation in the back of the left leg. Where it shows up is up to you. So if you want to get a little bit more in the hamstring, straighten the knee more. If you want to go up towards the glute, bend the knee and press the belly, chest towards the thigh. More sensation in the calf, flex that left foot more. And you can kind of vacillate between all of them to get a sense of where your body's at. One more deep, full breath. And then sink the hips forward, plant that left foot down, arms reach up. And again, bring your awareness to your right hip flexor, the top of the right thigh. Hips are sinking forward. That right foot is pressing into the ground. The ribs in the belly drawing as you tuck your tailbone. The palms are swiveling in towards one another so the shoulders are in their sockets. The shoulders are down and away from the ears. And then bend the elbows, hands and elbows draw back. Right? Devil's in the details here. And this is how we're bringing ourselves to present moment. And so we're bringing awareness to the subtleties of the body. And then interlace your fingers behind your back. Maybe bring your opposite thumb on top. Squeeze the shoulder blades, straighten the elbows. And lift the chin. Every sensation that you move into should feel perfect, like really nice. And if it doesn't, well then modify so you can. Nice. Release your arms, hands come down. Roll over your right toes, lift your right knee. Left heel goes all the way up to the ceiling, three-legged dog. And then bend that left knee and stack the left hip on top of the right hip. And then step that left foot between the hands. Stay on your right toes. Arms reach up, crescent, warrior. Twist to the right, swivel your back foot, maybe widen the stance for your warrior two. Shoulders are soft, arms are awake but not rigid. And then reverse warrior, so swivel your left palm up, right arm drops down the leg, sink low into the left knee and breathe in the right ribs. This movement is just intimacy with body. We're not trying to necessarily strengthen the body or get flexibility, although we do get strong and flexible, but we are here for sensation and connection. Left forearm to left knee or thigh. Right arm reaches up and over that right ear for that lengthen extension. Left hand is awake. That left elbow is pressing a little out on that left knee to get a little bit in that left groin and open up through the pelvis. One more deep full breath. And then look down to your left big toe. Hands come down. Left foot steps back into plank. Another breath here in plank position. And then let's lower the elbows down. Forearm plank. Keep the tailbone tucking, so take the curvature out of your back. Relax your jaw. One breath. Lower just your knees down. Point your toes and press the tops of the feet into the ground. Keep tucking the tailbone and keep lifting the chin. Very slowly lower the thighs, lower the hips, lower the belly. Now pull your heart through the arms as you lengthen through the spine. So Sphinx Pose. Elbows are 90 degrees, palms are down. Nice space between the shoulders and ears. And it's as if you're trying to lengthen through the spine. So you're pulling forward and up. So you may feel this little release in the lower back. All right, take your left forearm and bring it somewhere towards the front of your mat. It's just a little bit of a support. Bend your right knee, take your right hand back, grab that foot, ankle, or shin, and invite that heel towards the hip. So you feel a little something. Now, if you need more sensation, press your pelvis into the ground and maybe lift that right knee up a little. This is just to take care of that right quadricep and hip flexor. The hip flexors are directly related to a tight lower back. So if your lower back's a little bit tight, it has a lot to do with the hip flexors. Exhale, let it go. Let's just switch. So take your right forearm down, bend your left knee, left hand reaches back, foot, ankle, or shin. Heel comes towards the hip or maybe the tailbone. And then if you need more, press your pelvis into the ground, maybe lift that left knee. Breath or two here. Quadriceps are really strong, so we don't want to force it. And keep in mind in our yoga practice, we never try to fix anything. And there's a tendency for us to do that. We're just trying to get a sense of where we are. And if something needs attention, well, then maybe we have to do practice a couple times a day. Exhale, let it go. Hands underneath shoulders. Gently bring yourself up into table. Then ease yourself into down dog. So roll over your toes, lift your knees and hips. A little wag of the tail. Let's pedal feet and knees. Bring your big toes a little bit closer together. Right heel towards the ceiling. Right knee towards the right arm. Stay here for a moment. Slide it towards the left arm. And then bring your right shin down for pigeon left side or right side. Drop your left knee, point your left toes, lengthen through torso. Square your pelvis to the floor. Lower the elbows down. If this is enough, stack your fists and rest your third eye down. If you need more, extend your arms, soften your heart, forehead down. Not here long, maybe 3 breaths. Soften belly, shoulders, arms. One more breath. Awesome. Hands under shoulders. Lift yourself on up. Let's do the other side. So roll over your left toes. Lift your left knee. Right foot steps back, down dog. A little movement. Big toes together. Left heel towards the ceiling. And then left knee towards left arm. Stay here for a moment. Over towards the right arm. Lay the shin down. Drop the right knee. Point your right toes. Lengthen through torso. Maybe a little bit of adjustment to make sure the pelvis is square to the floor. Elbows down. Maybe torso down. And then a moment. One more breath. Awesome. Hands under shoulders. Lift the torso up. This time, drop to your left hip and sweep your right leg in front of the left leg. So cross-legged position. Hands to knees and thighs, lengthen through torso. Extend your arms up, bring your palms together. So squeeze the biceps towards the ears, and then bend the elbows so the thumbs come towards the base of the neck. Interlace your fingers, and then open up the elbows. So the hands are cradling the back of the head. Lift the heart, lift the chin and chest. Squeeze your elbows towards one another. Tuck your chin, bring your elbows towards your shins. Inhale, come on up. Open up those elbows, lift the heart, chin, and chest. Keep the fingers interlaced, swivel the palms up towards the ceiling. Bend your right elbow and draw that left arm behind the head a little. Inhale, come back to center. Unfold your fingers. Palms are together. Draw the thumbs towards the back of the head. Squeeze the biceps towards the ears. Interlace your fingers where the opposite pinky's on top. Cradle the back of the head, open up the elbows, lift the heart, chin, and chest. One more time. Elbows squeeze together, tuck your chin, elbows towards the shins or the floor. Inhale, come on up. Open up the elbows, lift the heart, swivel your palms up, squeeze the biceps towards the ears, bend the left elbow, draw that right arm behind the head. Inhale back to center, unfold your fingers, take your hands behind you, lean back, lift your feet up off the ground. One deep full breath. Cross your left shin in front of your right shin, come back to seated pose, hands to knees, a little bit of movement from side to side. Let's take the left hand to the right knee, right hand to the floor, gently twist to the right. Inhale back to center, right hand to left knee, twist to the left. Inhale back to center, walk the hands forward, a little bit of movement from side to side. Go as far as you need to. Just a little bit more hip opener, lower back, groins. Nice. Inhale, come on up. Hands behind you. Unfold your legs. Come back into that kind of supported bridge, supported boat pose. Lower the elbows down. Lower the torso down. Lift the feet up towards the ceiling. Candlestick pose. Roll the ankles. Wiggle the toes. Arms open up. Palms face down. With the knees straight, let the legs drop a little bit to the left. You can go as far as you like. Maybe they just hover off the ground. Inhale, come on up. Let those legs drop to the right. Inhale, come on up. Happy baby, arms reaching between the legs. Grab the bottoms of the feet. Ankles over knees. Separate the feet. Draw the knees down by the side body. A little movement from side to side. And then draw the knees towards the belly, chest, rock front to back. Come all the way up to your seat. Hands come to heart center. Gaze over the fingertips. Take a nice big inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Namaste. Nice work, yogis. If you like this practice, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section below. Make sure you smash the subscribe button, but always with a little loving kindness. See you soon. Take care of yourself. I love you guys. Peace.